So you might have seen my previous video where I was propagating my Yaupon with cuttings, and I mentioned that there are some other ways, including root suckers, and root suckers are kind of the main way Yaupon self-propagates in the wild. And what that is the roots, as they come out of the soil, the ones that are closer to the surface, will pop up and form what is essentially a new bush. So I found a good root sucker on one of my plants. It's about 4 inches tall, and it's a good distance away from the main plant, so it makes it a really good candidate to try to dig up, cut out, and propagate. So what I've got for it is just some very loose soil, nice and rich, the same soil that I have them planted in this smaller pot. And here is our candidate for propagation. You can see him coming out there. You can see a little bit of the root part of the stem going underground there. And what I'll do is I'll just gently dig until I find some shoots coming off of it. So you can see that one there. And I want to get about 3 of them and cut there and put them into the soil. Taking a while to find. There's another one there coming off it, and there's another. So that's about 3 of them. So I'm going to try to cut him right there. It might be kind of hard to see, but I'm going to try to cut it right there and transplant him into my pot here, give him some water right away. And what I'll do is cover this with sort of a plastic dough, maybe just a Ziploc bag, and keep it moist as it kind of gets accustomed to its new home. Let's see if I can do this on camera. I got some clean shears here. Just gonna cut it right there. Make a little hole for him. So there he is in his new home. I tried to get him as upright as possible. I don't want to stress him and bend him too much. That should self-correct and start growing more vertical for me as it establishes its roots in its new home. I gave it a nice bit of water, and I'll just keep that moist. And one thing that I did on the when I was propagating with cuttings was I used root growth hormone powder on the cuttings. Here I did not, because it's already rooting on that part of the plant. But what I do have in this soil, which might play an important role and hopefully will help a bit, is mycorrhizal fungi inoculant. And I put that into all this soil when I first transplanted the plants. And what that does is allows fungi to establish itself in the soil that develops a symbiotic relationship with the plant, transferring nutrients to the plant from the soil through its mycelium network. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on how this little guy does, and I'm going to take a look around and see if I can find any more good root suckers. So I couldn't find any other good root suckers that are good candidates for propagating yet, but I did find what's called, I think, basal shoots. And I got to do a bit more research to find out if I can propagate from those. Please let me know if you're aware of them, if you can propagate from them with any, decent success rate. But I'll show you what this looks like. It's basically similar to a root sucker, but it's coming right off the base of the main stem above ground. So it's a bit hard to see in the shaded dark, but this one has quite a few of them. So 1, 2, 3, a 4th one around back, basal shoots coming off, and you can see this guy is already almost as tall as the main plant. So they're growing really rapidly, which makes me think, hey, why not propagate from them? But like I said, I have to do a bit more research and find out if it's a good idea or not.